Hi, Johnny. It's great to see you. Thank you so much for jumping on. Right, let's get started and let's crack on with your quick fire question and answers. First question. First impressions of training when you first arrived at the club.
Oh, to be fair, it was nice not to have to travel so far because up at Inverness, it was about a half an hour bus journey from Inverness Stadium to Fort George where we trained. So although the cricket pitch got a bit of a bad name, I didn't mind just heading over 5 minutes training. But no, it was definitely a bit of intensity under Archie, but having played under Morris and Terry up at Inverness, it was probably quite similar
Okay.
in terms of being quite demanding.
Okay. Who impressed you the most in training?
I always remember the first day James Madison trained. We didn't know who he was, and he came up and he trained up at Camp as well. So I remember we done a possession tight area. I think it was like a 4v4v4, little sort of transition rondo sort of thing. I remember halfway through it, as we stopped there a drink, I turned to Derek and said, "Who is this kid?" Like he was unbelievable. Nobody could touch him. Just his awareness, his first touch. It was just as a first impression, I always left a mark on me.
Favorite training drill?
Oh, do you know what? You can't beat a box on a Friday. Bit of fun. Day before a game, there's always a bit of banter. Sometimes it gets taken a bit too serious, but I think as a light-hearted way to get boys like a bit of fun before you switch on, so then you tackle the work before a game. But I think that's always my favourite part of training.
Least favorite training drill?
Um, Set pieces, obviously. Yeah, especially being a smaller one when you're kind of left watching for most of it. But yeah, like, still does drain me a little bit.
Did you have a preferred pair of football boots?
Yes, I remember going back. I think it was about 2014-ish. It was the Nike Hype Venom. Um, they around the time we won the League Cup final. That was around the time. That was a 14, 15. Or they changed the model. I think coming up. I remember I seen a picture the other day when we played Rijeka at home, and it was wearing a new model. So I'm guessing 2014, 2015, the Nike Hype Venom.
Who was the funniest in the dressing room?
Ooh, Joe Lewis,
Oh,
just
really?
dry band. Joe Lewis, yeah, he made me laugh. Probably having that. There's plenty of funny guys. Reynolds, Shea at times. To be fair, I'll give him, he was funny. But I think overall, Joe Lewis just longevity as well, I suppose.
Who had the best car?
Hmm. Um, That'd be the gaffer.
Of
Yeah,
course.
he liked this car. It wasn't really Niall to be fair, liked his cars, but it wasn't one where a place where people sort of flash with cars.
Who was the snappiest dresser?
Um, oh, a few bad ones, probably a longer list of bad ones. Try and think. It was to be fair over when he does try Angus MacDonald quite sharp. Um, he's a bit old now. He's like 30 odd. He wears a tracksuit most days, but when he actually does make an effort, Angus. But I'm trying to think over the years. We had a dress room, and no one was really bothered about that sort of stuff. So yeah, probably Angus. Other than that,
Okay. Who or which was your favourite all-time Aberdeen goal? Which was your favourite?
Hearts away. Tynecastle 1-0. Obviously, tough place to go. It was at a time where I think we needed to win, and scoring a goal that meant it was just before the winter break. So we get a 1-0 win away at Tynecastle. The bit of momentum going into the second half of the season, and yeah, scoring the only goal of the game. Not the most spectacular goal, but just the way we played that night. We defended a bit deeper. We played in transition, and the goal was well worked. Kenny played the ball around the corner to Niall. Then Niall's cross was perfect, and I think even the run that I made, Adam realised where I was going and just pulled off, and it just as a visual, it looked quite good as well.
What was the best game you played in?
Um, there's been a few good ones over the years. Hard to get away from. I suppose Tynecastle semi final. That was a good one, but and although I didn't play well, but just the circumstance of the game of Rijeka away, where 20 minutes we took an absolute doing. How Derek pulled us in. I thought it was a water break or an injury. But he kind of gathers in, changed a couple of things, just tweaked it, and showed how good a sports manager he is. Where he changed things ever so slightly, probably not easy to spot from the cameras or the stands, but changed the way we defended and the way we played, and we obviously get a goal from a set piece, and they go 3-0 at the time. They were on quite a decent run. So all in all, as a team, probably react that way.
Did you bleach your hair yourself, or did you get it done professionally?
Professionally, I think the first time I might have done it by myself, and it was rubbish. And it happened over the years a few times when I got a bad haircut. And my wife's a hairdresser,
No.
so I remember at least 3-4 times over the course of the last few years where I've had a bad haircut and I've come in at 8-9 o'clock at night and actually begged her to fix it. So I think it happened one time when I bleached it as well. I think I can't remember where I got it done. I've done it myself, but it wasn't the cleanest, so I had to go back and get her to do it. And she obviously understands how much the bleach can affect your hair and ruin your hair. And yeah, I was a bit of a pest of her, unfortunately.
2 more questions to go. If you could turn back the clock and change any result from your time at Aberdeen,
Motherwell away.
Which one?
Motherwell away, 2015-16 season, down at Fair Park, lost 2-1. We were winning 1-0. Celtic had beat Kilmarnock in the 93rd, 94th minute. Tom Rogic scored, and as we were going out to warm up, it was 0-0, and we knew the gap would get closer and put ourselves in the right chance because we played them not long after that, and we kind of dealt a double blow where Celtic won 1-0 late on, and we went out 1-0 up, and then we conceded 2 goals, lost 2-1. So yeah, 100% that. I know there's cup finals, etc. Semi-finals that people think I'm mad for the Scottish Cup final. We're not changing that, but just the significance of that result, how we kind of had it in our hands and threw it away with a wee bit in the league. That will always weigh on.
Good answer. Okay, your final question. And please try and put your allegiances to one side. It's the most important question you'll ever face, Jonny. Bad Boys Inc. or Boyzone?
I tell you what, put my allegiance aside. If you had said Westlife, I might have been tough, but I'll go Bad Boys Inc.
Yes, my boy! That'll do for me. Jonny, it's been absolutely brilliant. Thank you so much for coming on, mate.
No problem, Matty. Anytime, mate.
All right, fella. Speak to you soon.
Speak to you soon. Take care.
Ta-da. Ta-da.
Bye.